We're continuing with our coverage from the BMO Metals and Mining Conference, and joining me this morning is Keith Neumeyer, who's the president and CEO of First Majestic Silver. Keith, good to see you again.
Thank you very much.
How's the conference for you so far?
It's crazy as always, right? You know, just back to back, the speed dating, and I think that we had one break yesterday. So.
And your results came out yesterday, so let's start about that. There was a net loss, lower though than last year's net loss in the same quarter. 64.6 million net loss. So I'll give you a little bit of a chance to talk about that.
Well, that net loss was $102 million non-cash item. So it's not it's not a true loss. It's a paper loss. Forced unfortunately by the accounting system, which
so impairment charges.
Impairment charges, and it's not like the silver disappears, but it just unfortunately due to the metal price we have to readjust the value of our assets, and we took the impairment charge in the fourth quarter, but on a cash flow basis and an earnings basis, corrected after the non-cash items, we were profitable in the quarter.
And production was up.
Production was a record quarter for Q4. Good quarter. It was an amazing quarter. The cost of Del Toro in Q3 was $25 an ounce because we've been using 7 generators there for the last year, and it's been driving us crazy, but we've been waiting for this power line to get hooked up, and it finally got hooked up on September 29th, and our cost went from $25 to $11 overnight.
Okay, that's all in sustaining costs?
All in sustaining costs.
Okay, so now my question is, looking at the silver price, which we've seen how volatile it's been since the start of the year, how, as a CEO of a silver company, do you prepare for those fluctuations?
Well, it's tough, obviously. The last 2 years has been a real challenge. Going back to 2012, 2013, we were in full-blown expansion mode. We had like 3 projects going simultaneously. We were spending a lot of money. Silver's $30 plus, and we were very confident about the market at that point. All of a sudden, the wool gets taken, the carpet gets pulled out from underneath our feet, and we have to start scrambling and laying people off, changing the way that we do things, and it's a very enormous task. And it's interesting to. At the lunch yesterday, the CEO of Freeport was on stage speaking about the differences between a mining company executive and the investors. Investors have very short-term, views, because they've got quarterly, numbers they have to meet. But us as running a mining company, we need to go 2, 3, 4, 5 years in advance, and so the change is slow, and the metal price dropped extremely quickly. And so we had to run for 3 quarters, basically, I think it was, at a loss just to change the business.
And let me ask you this, Keith. I've been asking the Mexican miners this, that has the devalued peso worked to your advantage?
It has, yeah, for sure. It's broke through 15 the other day, and we're selling in U.S. dollars, and most of our costs are in pesos, so it's a pretty good situation.
So your stock now is trading near $6?
On the U.S. side, or I look at the Canadian side mostly, so it's around $7.50 on the Canadian
So it's
side.
Down from its highs of when you were around 24 back in...
26.
Oh,
the market
26 back in 2011, right?
It was $2.9 billion, and we produced 7 million ounces of silver that year.
Wow, so when can we see those highs again? Is this the bottom?
I'm a big believer that we're going to see triple-digit silver. It sounds crazy when we're trading these prices, but look, you have a 15-to-1 silver ratio to gold in the Earth's crust, right? And we're mining 10-to-1. So for every 10 ounces of silver, 1 ounce of gold. So and we're trading at 70-to-1. So how do you trade at 71 and mine at 10-to-1? It just doesn't make any sense.
Is there a time frame you see triple-digit silver?
I wish tomorrow.
Is it in our lifetime?
Well, that's the big question, isn't it? I think it will be. I think we've seen the bottoms. 1435 last year I believe is the bottom. It's not going to go straight up from here, obviously, but there's a lot of damage done in the market, and it's going to take time.
All right. Well, I know you're part of a brand new initiative, so let's talk a little bit about that.
Right, Ellen. I merged 3 companies together, 3 private companies, and then merging those 3 private companies into a public shell. and that shell is going through an IPO or RTO process right now. And it should go public within the next about 3 weeks. It's an incubator model. We've got 18 assets right now going public, and it's going to hit the ground hard and start buying up assets in this really crazy environment, because we're seeing valuations right now in this sector that we haven't seen in my career. I've been in this business for 31 years, and I've not seen gold trading at $5 an ounce.
Well, so, good. I wish you best of luck with that, and of course everything at First Majestic. Also, you'll be part of a panel discussion, no holds bar, mining discussion. I'm not leading that. Alex Letourneau will be hosting that with you, Brad Cook, and Tommy Humphreys, and it's happening at a tequila bar. That's all I know.
I hope it's good tequila, because I'm a tequila connoisseur. So
I'll leave it to you guys. I'm out of that one. But I wish you best of luck, Keith. Good seeing you. And thanks for watching our coverage here from BMO. We'll have more for you. Stay tuned to Kitco.com. Thanks for watching.